Toxic projection and narcissistic gaslighting. I've experienced it and you've experienced it. So let's talk about it. Loved ones and lifers, welcome and thank you for watching. Let's jump right into the video. Today we'll be discussing toxic projection and narcissistic gaslighting. I know that I've been through it, you know what I mean? So I want to share my experience. And I imagine if you're here, it's because you probably searched for it. It was recommended to you. You saw it on your home screen. And it was something that you'd experienced for yourself. So you wanted to talk about it. So let's get into it. As always, I want to thank everyone for the support of the channel and the recent growth and commenting and subscribing. It is definitely appreciated. I do not take that for granted. So I definitely want to take this opportunity at the beginning of the video just to say thank you and let you all know how grateful that I am. I'm going to keep the content coming. Feel free to shoot me an email or drop it down in the comment section if you have recommendations. All right. If there's something specific that you want to see, if there is a specific topic that you would like to hear discussed, if you want me to record a video on a topic or an experience that I've had, drop it down in the comment section for me and we'll go ahead and make that happen, as this is not just about me, it's about you. And it's not just about you, it's about me. We're building a community and I'm a servant. So I definitely want to share myself. So thank you all for the support. Much appreciation. Keep that going. You pour into me and I pour into you. I need that energy from you. All right. I can't do it alone. So I thank you. All right. So let's get into it. Toxic projection. I want to preface my comments as I usually do. You know what I mean? Before I get started by saying I am not a psychoanalyst. I am not a clinical therapist. All right. I'm not a physician. I'm not a doctor. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm none of those. I'm just speaking to you based on my life experience. And I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know based on what I've been through. All right. No judgment here. No disrespect. This isn't about division, man, woman, boy, girl, gender orientation. This is not about that. It's about growth. It's about sharing of ourselves, and it's about elevation. This isn't about anger. It isn't about vengeance or get back. It's about boundaries and protection of your peace. And that's of the utmost importance at all times. And anyone who truly cares for you, respects you, values you, and loves you will be able to understand that. Will be able to respect your boundaries as you will respect theirs, you know, because as we know, it's about balance and give and take. All right. So now that we got all the pleasantries out of the way, projection. So for example, and again, if you're here, it's probably because you've been through it, but it's like sometimes people, when they are participating in a certain type of behavior, usually negative, they tend to project that onto others. And it's a form of insecurity about it. It's a form of guilt manifesting itself within a connection or a relationship. So let's say, you know, a basic example, you have someone in a relationship who's not being faithful, you know, infidelities. Sometimes when people are being unfaithful in their own relationship, they'll project that energy onto their partner. And again, it's a form of insecurity. It's a form of toxicity, as to say, if I am maneuvering this way, if I'm doing these things, then maybe you're doing them too. It's kind of sick. It's like, it's guilt, but they're also looking to rationalize or justify the behavior that they know is wrong. And that's how you know it's wrong, is because they're projecting it onto you. It's like, why would you feel the need to project that outward like that? To me, that's a sign that you know that it's a behavior that is dishonest, that is not upstanding, and that you shouldn't be participating in. You know, sometimes when people are hiding things, like, it begins to eat away at them. You know, secrets, the secrets that we keep sometimes, if they're toxic in nature, or if they're harmful, or if it's a lie or a secret that we're keeping from someone else and it's putting someone in danger, sometimes that can eat away at you. You know, and that can cause negative energy within you. And it's negative energy that you're going to feel in the connection with someone. So that's just a basic example of projection. But also gaslighting. To me, gaslighting is a little more psychological. You know, it's on another level. To me, gaslighting, it's like someone saying something to you directly, like you have verbal confirmation. You're a witness. You were there to hear it. But then 3 days later, you circle back about the conversation and that person looks you dead in your eye, like, I'm looking into this camera, and they say, I never said that. That's not true. Or it's a situation where perhaps you were in private and you were having a conversation, whatever it was, even if it's insignificant, it may not necessarily even be something that's important, but it's just the method behind it. So now you're in public. For whatever reason, the conversation that you had comes up, and that person looks at you dead in your eye. That person looks at you dead in your eye and says, I never said that. And it's like you're taken aback. Like you're instantly blown away in the moment. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I know what I heard. I know exactly what it is that you said. I was there when you said it. So it's one of those situations. So that's just an example of gaslighting. And that's just a form of manipulation. Again, based on my experience with this, like anyone who tries to play on your intelligence, anyone who looks to confuse you, anyone who deliberately looks to twist your words, and you can tell when it's like a lapse in memory or someone just simply forgot versus someone who's being malicious and they're deliberately trying to manipulate you about something that was said. You can tell the difference. It's a difference in the energy. If you're tapped in and if you're paying attention to what's going around you, you can tell the difference. All right. This isn't simply like somebody just accidentally forgot something. This is them trying to make you look away in front of others. It's a way of trying to get you to start to question yourself. A lot of times, based on my experience in a toxic or narcissistic relationship, people will use that again as a form of manipulation to keep you off balance and to cause you to begin to question yourself. And it's not, you're spending more time trying to unpack what it is that's going on and less time upholding your boundaries and maintaining your peace and taking inventory and making sure that you're keeping your head about you and you're prioritizing your mental health. So that's been my experience about that. And again, drop it down in the comment section. As always, speak your truth. It helps the channel grow, and it's great. It gives us an opportunity to engage with one another. And as always, and as a lot of you have already experienced, if you give me that energy and you pour into me in the comment section, I'll definitely take the time and give you that love back. All right. But drop it down in the comment section. Share your experience as far as any gaslighting or projection. If you've been in a toxic or narcissistic relationship, it's very highly likely that you've experienced this for yourself. And you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. It's like, again, you're at home together, you're having a conversation, and it could be a heated conversation. It could be a regular run-of-the-mill, day-to-day conversation that you had about something. It could be about money. It could be about household chores. It could be about, what it was that you did today. How did work go? And then if you circle back to the conversation later, they'll look at you just with the audacity and just with the gall to just say, that never happened. That's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you all right? I think you're going crazy a little bit. That's the energy behind it. And if you're not tapped in and if you're not connected, you might find yourself second guessing yourself. And that's exactly what it's designed to do. And it's a form of conditioning. All right. It's a form of conditioning. It's designed to keep you off balance, keep you scrambling. All right. And to make you feel insecure within yourself, to make you question what it was that that you heard. That way, when they come in later, for the projection and for the gaslighting, it's like they already got you. They know that they know how to manipulate you. They know that they know exactly how to twist your words, and that you'll connect to it and that you'll buy into it. So be mindful of that. Gaslighting. A lot of times, when people are feeling guilty about the things that they're participating in, or they feel a certain type of way, when they don't know where to put that energy, they have to give it to others. And that's what they do. And if you're in a close personal relationship, whether it's a family member, a romantic relationship, personal, intimate, whatever the case may be, romantic, you may feel the effects of that gaslighting. But again, it's just a narcissistic tactic designed to manipulate, condition you, control you, and cause you to question yourself and cause you to feel insecure. All right. As always, drop it down in the comment section. Let me know what your experiences have been with gaslighting and projection. You can feel free to send me an email to askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. That is askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. And I'm grateful, man. Check the link in the description. You can check the About page on YouTube for all the links to my socials, all that good stuff, Cash App, PayPal, anything that you all want to talk about. Don't hesitate. Again, it's not just about me and we're building. I want to hear more from you. I want to engage. I want to come to a point where we do lives together, where we can tap in with one another on a more personal level. You can ask me direct questions. So that's something that'll be coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that as well. So much more to come on the channel. And we're growing. And this is a lifestyle-based channel. So also tap in with the other forms of content on the channel. We got the podcast, audio files. I've taken a brief intermission to explore other forms of creativity, but we'll definitely get that up and running again. More episodes to come for audio files. Tap into that. And any other lifestyle content, fitness, wellness, we're all about that. Just overall progression and doing better for ourselves. That is the goal. And I appreciate you as always. I don't take for granted you're taking the time to watch. So until we meet again, I believe in you. So you be sure to do the same. We out.